inside of every single one of us, there's this desire to be noticed, to be recognized, for somebody to witness our lives, for our lives to matter. And that's what I loved about Jesus. He noticed people. He really saw them, the ordinary, everyday people. And Mary Magdalene was a Jewish woman that Jesus noticed. She came from a small little town, small little fishing village, and she was possessed by not one, by 7 demons. And Luke 8 verse 2 tells us that. And Jesus delivered her. And so she became one of his admirers, and she just followed him because this was her beautiful Savior. And so not only did she have the awesome privilege of Jesus performing a miracle in her life, but she got to see him perform many other miracles and hear his wonderful teachings. And so she was always nearby. So during his trial, she was nearby. When he was persecuted, she was standing nearby. And when he died on the cross, she was standing with the family right next to the cross. So when his body was taken down, she helped prepare his body for the tomb. And John 20 verse 15 to 18 is just, for me, has such significance, because here she is, she goes to the grave, the tomb, and she finds that the stone's been rolled away and the body is gone. And she is weeping because not only is her Savior dead, but his body has now gone. And she turns around and she sees a man whom she presumes is the gardener. And he says to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" And she explains why. And then Jesus says, "Mary." And she goes, "Rabbi." And she really sees Jesus for who he is. He is the risen Savior. And so not only is she the first witness, but Jesus takes this ordinary Jewish woman and he gives her probably one of the most important jobs, to go and tell the disciples that actually he is now alive. And what an honor to be a herald for Jesus. And she goes running off to tell the disciples. And this really spoke to me, because here's this ordinary woman that Jesus uses for probably one of the most important tasks, to herald the good news to the world that Jesus is alive. So I just pray that you feel encouraged this morning to know that Jesus can use you, and he does, and he recognizes you and he sees you. Have a brilliant day, guys. God bless.